How Sidra Tokenomics could impact the future price. Tokenomics is one of the most powerful forces behind any cryptocurrency's long-term price movement, and Sidra is no exception. While hype, community strength, exchange listings, and market cycles can influence short-term price action, it is the architecture of tokenomics that quietly controls scarcity, demand, supply flow, and long-term valuation. To understand how Sidra's price could evolve in the future, we must break down how each part of its tokenomic structure can directly affect market behavior. One of the biggest factors is total supply versus circulating supply. If Sidra has a capped supply, this naturally limits how many tokens can ever exist, making each unit potentially more valuable as demand grows. But just having a limited supply is not enough. What truly matters is how quickly new tokens enter circulation. If Sidra releases tokens slowly through a controlled vesting schedule or inflation-managed system, the market avoids sudden shocks where large amounts of supply cause price drops. This means investors gain confidence over time, expecting predictable scarcity. Another core driver is distribution and allocation. How Sidra divides tokens between the team, investors, ecosystem funds, staking pools, or community incentives can shape trust. If too many tokens are held by insiders or early investors, the market may fear massive dumps. But a transparent distribution where large portions are dedicated to liquidity, community rewards, and long-term development creates stability. It signals that Sidra is built for sustainability rather than quick profit. This stability alone can attract more traders, increasing demand and gradually boosting price. Utility, however, is the heart of tokenomics. A token with no real use will eventually collapse regardless of hype. Sidra's long-term value depends on whether it becomes essential inside its ecosystem, used for transactions, staking, governance, NFTs, smart contract power, or decentralized applications. The more functions that require Sidra, the more natural buying pressure forms. Every on-chain activity, every fee, every reward mechanism creates a feedback loop that strengthens demand. Utility creates reasons for people to hold Sidra instead of just trading it. Another major price influence is staking and rewards. If Sidra offers attractive staking returns or passive income opportunities, many holders will lock their tokens. Locked supply reduces the number of tokens circulating, making it harder for bears to push the price down. This simple mechanism causes natural upward pressure, especially during high-demand periods. A well-designed staking model can even transform Sidra into a scarcity-driven asset where supply dries up as more users stake long-term. Next is burning mechanisms, a powerful tool many tokens use to create deflation. If Sidra adopts a dynamic burn model, where a portion of every transaction or activity is permanently removed from supply, the token becomes progressively scarcer. Over time, this can significantly raise the price, especially if network activity grows. Deflation means that, even if demand stays the same, the decreasing supply increases each token's value. This is how several major cryptocurrencies experienced monumental growth. Liquidity management plays an equally important role. Deep liquidity pools reduce price volatility and allow large investors to enter without causing dramatic swings. If Sidra strengthens liquidity through partnerships, market makers, or locked LP tokens, the price becomes more stable and attractive to bigger players. More liquidity also increases trust, which brings in more buyers, again pushing the price upward. One often overlooked but critical aspect of tokenomics is ecosystem expansion. If Sidra continues building dApps, smart contracts, partnerships, marketplaces, or real-world integrations, every new product introduces fresh demand for the token. This expansion transforms Sidra from a simple digital asset into a full economy. As the ecosystem grows, demand naturally multiplies, often faster than supply, leading to organic price appreciation. Finally, community-driven tokenomics, such as governance rights or voting power, strengthens long-term stability. When holders feel ownership and influence, they are less likely to sell for short-term gains. Community governance also means that future upgrades, burns, or improvements are decided collectively, ensuring that Sidra evolves in ways that benefit holders. In summary, Sidra's future price will be shaped by how well its tokenomics manage scarcity, demand, supply flow, utility, ecosystem growth, and community participation. Strong tokenomics don't just create value, they create confidence, and confidence is the foundation of long-term price appreciation.